So we found our way over to, adaptive computing, previously cluster resources, and I'm sitting here with Trev Harmon, and he's going to tell me about what's new and exciting. And I just did a webinar with Trev, and so I know some of the story, but I'm going to let him tell it.
Hey, great, thank you very much. So yeah, over the last year we've been doing a number of different things here, cluster resources, now adaptive computing, that's been one of the big changes. And we've been working a lot with our partners, specifically IBM and HP, to go and really start moving out into the cloud computing area and providing different types of resources to people as their different types of workload needs change. Some of those areas have really been dealing with changing operating systems back and forth, making changes to the infrastructure. So really going and making it where it's very accessible to the end users that come in, get the types of resources that they need to run their workloads.
So this is more application-driven clustering, which is what we all really wanted in the first place, and we're finally getting that. And I like to refer to it as Cluster 3.0. where we're being, instead of being nailed to specific hardware and software, you guys are making it possible that the application can drive where things end up.
Yeah, that's right. So the applications being able to drive where things up, data being able to drive where things end up, really making it so that when the users want to run their workload, they submit it out there, it gets appropriately placed, run, and they get the results back without them having to really know all the nitty-gritty details about what's going on behind the scenes.
That's great. So anything else, any new product announcements or anything going on at the show?
Well, we're showing a number of things here at the show this year. One of them, let's see if we bring up a screenshot on here. So one of the things we've really been working on is getting a even more user-friendly end-user portal. And so at the show, we're showcasing our new graphical interface that's going to be available in the near future. That's Web 2.0, really lets the user step through the process to get the resources, as well as allowing the administrators to fine-tune it to exactly the experience that they want their end user to have.
And this will be available soon?
Yes, it will be available very soon.
All right, anything else before we run down the hall here and get moving? Did you want to?
I'd love to if I can.
Oh, sure. This is Peter Folks. You're the marketing?
Yeah, I'm Peter Folks, Vice President of Marketing. So in addition to all the things that Trevor said, we did an announcement on Thursday with Scale MP. Now they've just taken their sort of virtual SMP technology as SMP Foundation, VSMP Foundation for Cloud, and they've made it network bootable instead of requiring a USB stick or whatever to make it happen. Now this is fabulous for cloud, because what it really means now is that if you've got a workload that requires an SMP server and you don't have one available, you can aggregate a bunch of, say, dual socket multi-core machines together, make them look and behave like a large shared memory SMP machine. You can run your workload, and when you're done, you can just take those machines and put them straight back into the pool of resources. We've also done something very similar with Voltaire. So we've also announced that we've integrated Voltaire's Unified Fabric Manager into Moab. And so now we can also look at bringing network optimization into that virtual cloud environment as well. Either just looking for optimization, making sure the workloads run really well, or bringing in things like virtual LANs on the fly so we can create secure private networks and therefore support multi-tenant clouds. So we've got virtual SMPs, making something that literally in a physical sense does not exist available. We've got the ability now to have multi-tenant secure networks in the cloud. And on top of that, we've also, as Trev said, HP has just announced that they are now reselling Moab. And of course, we do all sorts of things with their top site, Pacific Northwest National Labs. We're doing great stuff. If you look at the top 500, we're really pleased with the announcements there. On the current top 500, Moab controls 10 out of the 20 top machines in the world, including numbers 1, 2, and 3. So we've sort of got gold, silver, and bronze, and there are no other medals. So that's a pretty good show for us, and we're very, very pleased with everything that's gone on.
You guys are getting a little too powerful here.
Sorry.
You know, we're going to have to keep an eye on you guys. So keep up the good work, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Okay, we're going to move on.